So guys, my name is JD and welcome to my Is This a Zombie anime review. Now, I just, not even 5 minutes ago, just finished watching the second season of Is This a Zombie. Holy shit, I have a lot of stuff to talk about right now. First of all, let's start with the first season, of course. Alright, so Is This a Zombie is a show about this guy named Ayumu Aikawa, who is a zombie. He was killed, and pretty much in the first season you get the feeling that he wants to find the person that kills him and, kill them. It's like a vengeance story. What this is the way the first episode kind of like makes it look like it's going to be a revenge series. Um, and he lives with a girl, or should I say necromancer, named Euclid Healthsight. You for short. She is honestly she's doesn't talk. She writes notes on her little notepad, I guess you'd say, and that's how she communicates because of if she were to talk, she'd get like this immense pain. So it's her outlet of speaking is to write it on notes or on a chalkboard or just make it burn in the shape of the letters. Um, and then he also lives with this girl named Haruna, who is a magical garment girl, which is kind of weird because she just walks around with a chainsaw that's about as big as her, cutting up shit. Is what you get in the first episode. She cuts him in half, and oh my god, that episode is just trippy. Anywho, who else am I missing? Oh, of course, I'm missing Seraphine. She is a vampire. Shit. She's a vampire, a ninja vampire. That's it. Holy shit, could not think of that. Pretty much, she's a badass. There's nothing more to say than that. She's just she's a ninja and a vampire. I mean, come on. There's nothing else really I have to say. She's a badass. And another character is Orito, who's his best friend, who's kind of a generic. I guess she's like a generic best friend that's kind of a pervert. That thinks always thinks the nasty things. But you can tell that Orito really does care about Ayumu. Just by his demeanor, you're like he actually cares about his friend. He's not just like, oh, whatever. And obviously, none of the people in the school that Ayumu goes to know that he's a zombie. So, because that would bring a bunch of chaos and I don't know, a bunch of government shit happening. I guess I don't know. So as the first season unfolds, you get to learn a lot about the characters. You learn more about Ayumu's past, like how he died. You learn more about Euclid. You learn a good about her towards the end of the first season, and that she had another zombie that she didn't kill. Not going to say nothing more than that. You learn about Haruna's past a little bit, like where she came from and what she's even doing on Earth. You learn about Seraphine a little bit because ninjas are very secretive in general, so you don't really know too much about her. All you know is that she's a badass, and that's all you really need to know for the whole series. There's also Yuki, who is also a vampire ninja, who is cute as can be, very shy. She's really tomboyish. She's Well, to put it lightly, she's Ayumu's wife. Spoiler alert, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna tell you how or why, but let's just put it like that's her. That's her right now. And she's very shy and still shy around him when she's his wife. She has a best friend she has two friends. One of them is kind of a bitch, a really cold-hearted bitch. I completely forgot her name. She is a supporting character, but she's a bitch. She's a bitch. And her other friend kind of has a secret crush on Ayumu. You really can't tell, but you know that she does, because she doesn't really show it to him. I think she's just thrown in there just for kind of whatever. Here you go. Have another person that has a crush on him. pretty much they go through a bunch of shit fighting these things called megalos, which are spirits um, that come from God knows where. I don't think they really don't really describe where they come from. They just come from all over the place. Really just tracking any. They come towards magical shit. So they just kind of were magnetized to it and just, hey guys, what's up? And they have to kill them, and because they destroy everything. There's different types. Some there's different strengths. There's big ones, little ones that really don't do shit. Um, let's see. That's pretty much a recap of almost the entire first season. Obviously, there's gonna be a bunch of fights, a big boss battle with another zombie, which is pretty fucking epic. Um, there's another fight with another magical garment girl that you learn more about during the middle of the first season. I think I'd like to say something like that. You learn there's a bunch of fights throughout it. It's not the whole show's not a bunch of fights. It actually has a lot of storyline to it. Well, I wouldn't say a lot. I'd say a good amount of storyline. Like on a scale of 1 to 10 of storyline, I'd say about a 7. Like a good amount that you want to keep watching it. And the fact that it leaves cliffhangers on the end of almost every episode. Almost every episode. That's the first season. The second season, holy god, second season's trippy. Like, the first season was very a lot of fights and very serious. Well, not very serious, but a lot of fights and was going with the storyline a lot. And the second season kind of just went like, just like stop. Kind of more entertainment, not really into the storyline, I guess you'd say, but it goes with a lot more like random shit, like random stuff happening. It's like, what, why? This makes you like question. But still, just like in the series, it does still follow a storyline. You can see. It still makes you want to watch every episode. The second season is only 10 episodes long, so it's a rather short season. But it's still a great season. Euclid actually talks a lot more in the second season. God, my hair looks like a mess. I'm sorry, guys. There's a bunch, like, holy, I can't, like, let's see. There is a new character in the second season. Her name is Chris, but she's like a little pink haired girl. You do see her in the first season. There's a scene where Ayumu's walking up the stairs and she's walking down, and he looks at her like all types of confused. Talking about like you could tell that she was just by the way she was drawn, you could tell that she was gonna be a big character in the next season. She's a fucking drunk. All she does is drink. The first episode you see her in, she's going through a medicine cabinet trying to find methyl alcohol or any type of alcohol she can find in the medicine cabinet. That just tells you how much of a drunk she is. And later in the season you find out who she really is, what her true identity is. Let's see here. You dive into more of, Sarasvati, I think her name is something like that. The bigger, like, the other vampire ninja that comes in, not his wife, but there's a third one. And you learn more about her and her, what should I call it? Not affection, but like obsession with Ayumu. She's obsessed, but she still hates him. I wouldn't say hate him. She's obsessed with him, and she loves him, but it's just the way she goes about it is a kind of unorthodox. I guess you'd say. You learn a lot about the characters' backgrounds, a lot more. You learn what happened to the first magical garment girl that he fights. you see where she goes, and she's not actually, she doesn't die obviously because the teacher takes her away, but mm, I can't give away too much. She, not she, Ayumu, there's some stuff that happens to him, and everybody pretty much has to end up saving Ayumu, and it's in the last episode, I like to say. Um, they pretty much have to save him and bring him back, but the one they brought back was the bad side of Ayumu, I guess you'd say, and so they have to end up fighting him to get the real one out. Um, but the second season ends up on a cliffhanger. I swear, I just have a gut feeling that there's going to be a third season because there's a character in towards the end, like not during, like almost during the credits, but like before the credits, that there's a character that you've never seen in the entire show, the first or second season, that like pops up and starts talking, and you don't know who she is. And she said, and it makes it sound like what she says. It makes it sound like she's going to be a character in the third season, either a third season or a movie. One of the two's got to happen because it's going to drive me nuts if there's not going to be a movie or a third season. Because I want to know what the fuck happens. Because they never really finished what they started in the second season. There's no real conclusion as to what happened. So there's always all these questions about what happens. Like, what's going to be up next in the zombie series? Because I'm curious. I'm pretty sure a lot of other people that have seen this anime have the same questions, like what's happening. And honestly, I wish I knew those answers. I even looked it up online later. I was like, is there a third season? There's no announcement yet, but according, but that was a year ago that there was no official announcement. So it could be, it's 50-50, obviously, about anything regarding the series. Oh yeah, this is the first season, by the way. I have the second season coming through my shipping within the next couple of days, so I just watch everything on Hulu. It's a lot cheaper, but I like to buy the animes because I like to support it and keep it going, so I don't have these unanswered questions. I mean, every little bit counts to for anime, especially in TV in general. If you don't buy the stuff, it's not going to continue, and they're going to cut it short. So what's the word? I can think of the word. I'm someone that like promotes buying anime because everybody's like, oh, why you keep buying anime? It's so expensive. You can just stream it off YouTube for free, or go on Hulu for like $8 a month, or Netflix like $8 a month. I'm like, guys, it doesn't matter if you watch it for. It matters when you buy it, cause when you buy the season and you buy the stuff for the show, that it shows you're supporting it, and that money goes towards another season or a movie or some type of installment later. So that's what I go for. That's the only reason I buy anime, because I love it. I mean, it's interesting stuff. So why should I not spend money on something that I like? I mean, I understand watching stuff for free. Trust me, I do it all the time. Like, I watch it, like, when I start a series, I watch it for free. Like, I don't watch it for free. I just watch it on Hulu for like $8. And then if I like it enough, like if it passes a certain extent, I'll buy it. Like, if I like it enough, I'll buy it. I'll buy, like, when No Game No Life comes out, I'm buying it. I mean, advocate, that's the word. Like, people like judge me for buying. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. Anywho, I'm straying. Is this a zombie? On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it an 8.75. No. Yes, I give it an 8.75. Only reason I did not give it higher than that is because the second season kind of threw me off a little bit with some of the things that they did. But either way, it's still a great show, definitely worth buying and supporting. It's a great show still. I'm looking forward to hopefully a third season and a movie. I can't say anything more than that because I don't want to start any fake rumors. But that's what I hope for. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe. That helps me a lot more than you think it would. And like I said, comment any more shows down here if any more shows that you guys want me to see, because I'm kind of bored. So please let me know. Thank you guys, and again, I'm JD, logging off. I guess you could say I need a different sign off. I don't know what to say. Bye.